everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the 13th
and final
episode of Kobayashi-san Chi no Maid Dragon. If you want to check out our reaction to the 13th and final episode of Kobayashi-san Chi no Maid Dragon, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And
thanks for watching.
So.
Yes, Marak. It's over. I miss the Chorogons.
I honestly don't know how much I really enjoyed the last episode.
Like a minor...
Just because it was such a departure from the rest of the series.
It was a departure, really broke the formula, and it was a very sudden and short-lived conflict.
Yeah. Though I do have to admit the visuals were fucking spectacular.
Yes, very much so.
I kind of like it as that, because that's kind of what I expect from this series. You know, that going over the top in those little moments.
Well, yeah, when the dragons actually are dragons.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the Emperor Demise, though, is a fucking badass. Holy shit. One look, yeah.
Bad asshole.
Alright, he looks awesome. Didn't say he is awesome.
Yeah. He's definitely like the man, right? But that also
he's a overprotective father.
Yeah.
Well, also, I mean, there's an order, I guess, in between these worlds that must be maintained. He's a bit of a curmudgeon, I think. But it comes with the territory. You see his type in anime.
Yeah. You see that type of father everywhere.
Well, it's not... I don't have a problem with that bit. Like, that bit would have been fine. It's just basically the whole tone of the whole episode was just straight drama.
Yeah.
I expected some comedy at some point, but it was all drama
wasn't.
on this one.
And I think that's probably the most surprising about it.
Like I said, it broke from the standard formula of rip-roaring comedy.
Like, I think I would have liked it better if it was like, you know, you had the whole drama thing, but then you had some comedy thing that was, you know, that brought about an end to the drama.
Yeah, and most of the episodes you get like rip-roaring comedy, and then you slow it down to your cutesy, heartwarming kind of moments. Here it was mostly drama right up until the final scenes where... So it was a pretty big deviation from the formula, which has worked for the series incredibly well.
Yeah.
But I also think that's kind of, like I said, what I was expecting. Like they had this fantastic lead up the past couple episodes about all this, and
that is true. If not for the lead up, it would have been a worse episode quality wise. But since they kind of had that, you kind of knew it was coming, perhaps. I guess it
like
when
you look back at the second episode where you meet Kana, and they have that fight. I think that was the second episode.
Second or third. Yeah.
You get this sense of scale of how powerful these dragons are.
Oh, all right.
And you get this sense that this will return. You know, as a point of something.
As a thing in the story.
Yeah.
As an element in the story.
And this is where all that came back, and it came rushing back. And it slaps you in the face with a bit of drama, but...
A bit of drama? The entire episode was drama.
Yeah, the entire episode, save for like, what, the last 5 minutes? It was just, yeah.
But I think that it really makes this anime really heartfelt and really impactful. And that's why I can't subtract the value of the episode because of that.
Can't dog on it.
Yeah.
So I guess what you're saying is this episode, departing, again from that formula, kind of made the series overall a little more well-rounded at the end. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah. And it really nails home that sort of relationship that Kobayashi and her Maid Dragon have. So that's kind of why I really like this episode. Kobayashi. Can we talk about Kobayashi for a second?
Let's talk about Kobayashi for a second.
Holy shit.
She doesn't need to be drunk to be a Banff.
Kobayashi fucking nailed this episode.
I said it during the reaction after she dissuades the Emperor of Demise. She, through sheer willpower, she talked down a red dragon, and basically on a bluff roll. Yeah, if I were DMing it, she would be ascended to godhood.
Or at least ascended to something.
Demigod status, or something. Because, goddamn, that's a feat.
I think this episode did a really good job of...
That's one.
I think it did a really good job of helping give some development to Kobayashi as a character. Because, like, the majority of the series is focused on the dragons or the other, the other people that the dragons are living with.
Right.
I was going to say...
the other people the dragons have invaded?
Yes. Something of that nature. But, Kobayashi, for the most part, like, you normally get... You would in this series, as far as like the Kobayashi, Kana, and Toru household, you typically get Kana or Toru rather than Kobayashi. And here it gave a lot more depth to Kobayashi's character.
That is true,
which I like because I really do like Kobayashi as a character.
I liked her as a character before. I love her as a character after this episode. Because you see her go through her day-to-day life after the Emperor Demise takes Toru back to the other world. And you feel the emotional void that Toru's absence leaves in the house. Through both her and Kana, but profoundly through Kobayashi. And holy shit, that was quite feelsy.
And that's why, I personally think this is probably one of the more impactful episodes of anime I've seen in a while, a very long while. Because that feels just...
Yeah.
They did a fantastic job with, cutting the music really hard and just showing this, like you said, void. And it was really amazing to me.
And it really is in the little things, like Kobayashi being all shook the first day and, spilling Kana's, hot milk or something. And then her fingers slightly shaking as she's trying to type at work. Those, that's just those little details that show you this person is, well, literally and figuratively shook up.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So this episode, let's see here. Feels, fights, and friendship. In that order.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And big doses of it, too. So, it's a finale I can live with.
It's a finale that's going to stick with me for a very long time.
Yeah, I say a finale I can live with. I didn't want this series to end because I love it, but...
Yes, I was very disappointed that they've underutilized Elma.
Criminally so. Yeah, I was hoping she could maybe arrange something because she overheard Kobayashi and Tatsuya at the office. I'm thinking, okay, so maybe she's going to organize the other dragons.
I thought that she was going to come into play a little bit there.
Right? Yeah, she goes, organizes the other dragons, and...
Especially since she is a dragon of the, what is it, the Order?
Oh, the Order faction?
Order faction or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought that... I almost thought that there'd be like her stepping in and basically being like, oh well, I'll keep an eye on Toru or whatever.
Yeah, I was imagining her, Fafnir, Lukoa, and Lil Kana and everything, dragons of different factions banding together, talking to the Emperor of Demise, and saying Toru likes it here, and then have Kobayashi with them. So this coalition of humans and different faction dragons make a nice little showdown. I think that would have been nice.
Yeah. And
a good way to use Elma as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so, Kumo. I would have loved to see a lot more of Elma in the show.
Yeah. I also think I don't know. I was still expecting more of a comedic ending to the conflict rather than basically the father being like, whatever, and flying.
Do what you want. I can't approve of this.
Do what you want. I'll never approve.
Yeah.
So
I could see Jose or Josie.
Whatever.
I'm not sure.
Jose.
One of the two. I could definitely see that.
That character that Ryu just said.
Give him a sombrero. I mean, he already has like a serape on.
But man, I find it very heartwarming that it was actually only Toru and Kana, because those two are the only people who are actually living with Kobayashi. So I see it being understandable, but I still want everybody to be in on it. If that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the supporting characters could have used a bit more camera time in this final episode.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot else to say about it.
Like, animation was fantastic.
Well, I mean, it's
Kyoto
animation after all.
Come on now.
And I loved that moment with Kobayashi when she got shot.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was
intense. I'm like, oh man, this is.
I think the whole episode was just a little bit too intense for me.
Too intense for this anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, so many opinions, so many different opinions.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's about it. So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this series on Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face, go to our most recent Otaku Saga Talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help support us, please go ahead and check out our Patreon page.